Today we're looking at the Kijani Baby cloth nappy and how to fit it effectively. So, this is a Ugandan nappy from a social enterprise company, and each nappy is handmade, and even in the same pattern you'll find slight variations to the patterns and prints, really making each one quite unique. So, if we open it up on the inside, you'll find that this is an all-in-two nappy, and it comes with 2 soakers and 1 wrap. Now the wraps can be purchased separately, as can the soakers, and you can use the wrap for a variety of things, so either 2-parters or other nappy systems. The wrap itself has got a popper system to do it up, so you find you've got 2 rows here, which are to do the waist and the waist and the hips, and then you've got a grid of 9 poppers at the front, which are to make the nappy sized, so to put it onto its smallest setting or largest. And there's a middle setting there as well, and that will tighten it up around the legs and give you that snug fit. Okay, on the inside of the cloth nappy you find that you've got lovely microfiber fleece, so it's lovely and soft next to baby's skin, which is particularly important around the tummy on the wrap. And then the inserts have got their own waterproof backing, their own gusset to contain leaks, and each one has again got that lovely fleecy feel to it to keep it nice and soft and to wick all the moisture away from baby's bottom. They're lovely and absorbent. They fold down at the front to give you a bit extra absorbency when baby is tiny, and to make it smaller to fit in the nappy on that smaller setting. So, between nappy changes, you'll remove the insert and put a new insert in, rather than changing the whole nappy each time. So 1 wrap can do at least 2 nappy changes, assuming that it's not soaked through or soiled. So to put it together, there is a snap at the back, where the elasticated part is at the back, for 1 soaker with a popper just to snap in, and that will hold it in place while you're putting it on and as baby's moving around. Okay, now assuming that you're using this for the smallest size, you're going to do those poppers up, so there's 3 across the middle there, onto its smallest setting. There you go. So it's nice and neat. And that leaves you just with 2 rows then to do up around the waist and the hips. So when you're popping the insert in at that size, before you're putting it on baby's bottom, be sure to make sure you push the insert into the curve of the nappy and fold that part down. Okay, that's really important, otherwise you're going to end up with leaks where moisture escapes and gets caught between the 2 layers. Also, if you pull it straight, even with that bit folded down, you can see that it ends up being longer than the nappy, which really is going to cause you some problems when you've got it done up and you've got this extra bit of soaker sticking out the front. So just make sure that you put the 2 ends to the ends and then push the middle bit in. You're then ready to put it onto baby. When you've got it on the bigger setting, obviously that will be unfolded and just laid out and will fit beautifully. On that middle setting, it tends to be the trickiest, so that's where I'm going to show you how to put it on the baby. Okay, so on the middle setting, where you've got just 3 poppers showing, you will still want that soaker flattened out completely, so not folded at the front there. If you need to, you can fold it just a small amount, but I always wait until I've got the nappy on and then see if there's anything else I need to push down. If on that middle setting though, you flatten it out and push that soaker into the curve of the nappy, you'll find that it does fit and you haven't got much extra movement there. Now you'll be surprised at how long you need it on those smaller settings rather than putting it straight to the big one. People always have problems with these when they put it on the biggest setting to start with at 4 or 5 months old. These are going to go until you're potty trained at 2.5, 3 years old. So you're really not going to need it on that big size for quite a long time. When you're used to disposables, it can seem a little bit odd because they do sit a lot lower on the baby than a disposable would, which goes straight on the back. So let me show you how to put that on with my trusty doll. Okay, so as I say, they're going to sit lower, so you're going to put it on just above baby's bottom, so quite low down at the back. Okay, you're then going to pull it up and squeeze it in so that it goes straight into the knicker line. Make sure that your soaker is in the nappy, and then you're going to hold it flat around the waist. Holding it flat then, you pull this up and out and over. It will give you a bit of room to create an arch around that leg area. Doing the same on the other side. Hold it flat, pull it up and back and over that leg area to then popper it in place. Now, once you've done it the first time and you're happy with the fit, you'll know exactly where to put those poppers. So you just need to check that it's loose enough around the waist. So you want to make sure you've got 2 fingers that way, not flat. And just push any extra material back into the nappy there. There might be a small amount that just pokes through there. Okay, the material in between the rises, so that's these bits here, those poppers that you did up to make it smaller. You want to just make sure that material is all pushed upwards. Obviously you can do that with baby laying down. And at the ends, just make sure that the tabs that you held flat when you did it up are still flat. Okay. Around the legs, you want to just tuck that all in. Make sure that's nicely into the knicker line there. Okay. So, when you look around the legs, it should be nice and snug against the legs there, and you shouldn't have any gaps. If you can see a big gap like you can on my doll, because my doll needs the smallest setting, you need to just go back and put those rises onto the smallest setting possible. And again, don't be concerned that it doesn't come up very high. It should be quite low at the back and up to kind of the hips, below the tummy, below the belly button at the front there. And once that's all snug and it's all tucked in, just check the back to make sure there's nothing extra poking out. And your nappy is fitted. Now, other common causes for leaks can be that you've done the waist up too tight, you've got material sticking out, or it could be vests. So if your vest is too tight and pulling on that nappy and causing some compression, that is going to cause any moisture to be forced out. So there's a range of things that you can check, but the main thing is going to get your fit right in the first place.